Aaron stumbles upon the true ways of the Rakadushis and has major doubts about this being the right place for he and Laura. This is season 3, episode number 22, the season finale of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. Now, let me preface this video by saying I have no idea who these people are. No idea. No, they are a part of the Rakadushi clan, but Aaron and Laura are nowhere online, you guys, not yet. So these two will act as their stand-ins, okay? Now, this is an interesting storyline here, and it's very true to life, if you will. And you'll find out more a little bit later here on the channel, but first, let's get into the breakdown, shall we? Apparently, we have a couple of new cult members here, and they'll have a prominent role on the last episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless in the finale of season number 3, and it's titled Enough is Enough. The synopsis tells us that he stumbles upon the true ways of the Rakadushi, so he found out something that wasn't quite visible or obvious to him before, and in my introduction video of Real Life Ruthless, I talked about this exact same thing because cults don't start out as cults, right? They start out as political movements, churches, conscious communities, and this is where they draw people in because of all the things that they have in common, right? So it's not in your face that this is a cult or that there's any type of cult-like activity going on. And it's been reported that Jim Jones, who is someone that the highest looks up to, as well as Dwight Malachi York, they all flip mode right in the middle somewhere. Right at the time you really can't do much about it because by the time you figure out something just ain't right, you're stuck. You're stuck in the middle of nowhere. You're secluded. You're living behind a guarded gate, protected by men with guns. But I can say that it's been reported that Malachi York, he wouldn't stop you from leaving Tamaray, right? And Tamaray is the land that he had set up in Athens, Georgia, where they all lived. He would let you leave, but if you left, you're so brainwashed with this one way of thinking that you'd be lost if you left the land. He had them thinking that they couldn't do anything outside of him. Where would they go? Where would they work? How would they be able to survive off the land without York, telling them what to do and how to live? And we can't forget that Tally got away off the compound free and clear, but she took herself out because she didn't know what to do. She didn't know what life was going to be outside of the compound. And again, we'll get more into this beyond the surface here on the channel in a separate video, but this is why Mr. Aaron here on Ruthless is going to wake up and smell the coffee, so to speak. The synopsis tells us that he has major doubts about this being the right place for he and Laura. So he done bought wifey long, and now he see that the way of the raccoon ain't for he and his boo. Now, I'm joking, but Mr. Tyler Perry has truly captured the cult life and created a hit television series. Pure genius. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a Ruthless fan, go ahead and sub to the channel because I do video breakdowns like this all the time. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Ruthless TV, and I'll see you on the next one.